Hey everybody, hope you all are doing well. Today I am going to do a video about my makeup routine. I'm in the makeup room right now and I'm getting ready for our 6 o'clock show. And I'm just going to show you guys some of the things that I use when I get ready to go in the air. Now, for some of you, you may be like, what? Makeup? Why is he wearing makeup? In the TV industry, wearing makeup is very common, for guys too. Your look is part of your job, and with these HD cameras and the lighting, you want to be able to look your best when you go on the air. That's all part of just the presentation and the final product of what we do. I don't use too much stuff when I go in the air. Let me put this down. So let me show you all some of the stuff I use. I do my makeup routine. I have blotting powder. I usually use this later, not when I first put it on, but I have some of that. I have foundation powder right here. I have some more blotting powder. This is a different kind. This one kind of matches my skin tone. This one is a translucent blotting powder, which means you can put it on with any color that you use for your foundation. So love this stuff. I get really oily, so this stuff's really good. And then I have some concealer right here. So the first thing I do, is, again, I have really oily skin, is that I take some tissue paper and I just go over my skin with it. Just to kind of get some of that oil off. You see some of it right there. Probably hard to see on camera though. Then I take my concealer that I have right here, and I just put it where I have just some small little dark spots. So I have one like right here, one right up here, and I put some under my eyes as well. Sometimes I have some dark spots under there, and one right here too on my cheek. Once that's on, take a small little brush like this, and I kind of just dab around it. Right here. Just dab it around. This really doesn't take long. It only takes like 5 or 10 minutes. Alright, next thing I do is that I put on my foundation powder. Now before I do that, since I have a white shirt on and my foundation powder is a darker color, I'm going to put some tissues around the collar, because there have been times that I put it on and the makeup will get on your collar and that stuff does not come off the easiest. So I'm just going to put some tissues around there before I put it on. Alright, as you can see, I have some tissues there, so if there's any excess makeup that that comes off, you know, when I'm putting it on, that'll land on the tissues and not on the collar. So, my brush right here, my foundation right here, I'm just going to dab it in there. You see it on there, and I'm just going to go around my face with it. I do like a circular motion. Again, I try not to put too much. I don't like to cake it on. Alright, I think I got some pretty good coverage here, you know. So, as you can see, I have one more step left. Once I put on my foundation, I want to set it with some of this translucent powder that you see right here. Pretty much like I did with the foundation, I'm just going to go over it. And bingo, that's it. So what the foundation does is that it covers up any kind of blemishes. So I have a little bit of hyperpigmentation, which has gotten better over the years, but that foundation is just going to even out the color. And then what this stuff does, I love this stuff, is that it sets the makeup and it covers up any kind of oily spots, you know, because again, I have really oily skin. Later on, what I'll do after the 6, right before 10 and our 11 o'clock shows, I'll use some of this stuff. This is setting powder as well, except it's the same color as the foundation, and I'll go over that. I'll put that on my skin as well, and then I'll probably use a little bit of this too, you know. So yeah, that's my makeup routine. Again, I don't do too much. I don't put on a lot. You have some people that put on a little bit more than others, but for me, that's really all I need. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions about what I do, if you're thinking about getting into TV, or if you are getting into TV, and you know, you have any questions or tips that you want to share with anybody else, go ahead and put those in the comments below. Thanks, guys.